everyone, it's me, Hannah, and I'm back with another read-along video, and it's the ninth chapter of Beauty and the Beast. When Beauty, his father, the merchant, spent the night here in the castle, and he wanted to thank the fairies for the hospitality, and we're now away to the ninth chapter of Beauty and the Beast, so please read along if you want. After breakfast, the merchant went to the stable for his horse on his way. He passed a rose garden, and he remembered Beauty's humble request. He selected a branch on which there were several perfect blooms and broke it off the bush. "My beauty will enjoy these," he said to himself as he admired the flowers and their fine scent. "What is the meaning of this?" came a ferocious voice from right behind him. Hovering menacingly near the merchant stood a horrible beast. The merchant nearly fainted from the shock of seeing in such a huge creature. The beast resembled a man, stood upright, and was well dressed, but nonetheless was a monster. "How ungrateful you are, sir," the beast said in a frightful voice. "Is this the thanks I get for welcoming you into my castle and for saving your miserable life? You steal what I value most in the world. You'll pay for it, I assure you." "Forgive me, your highness. I was taking a rose to one of my daughters," the merchant begged. He had fallen to the ground on his knees. "Don't call me your highness. I do not want any appointed titles. I prefer to be called the Beast. Don't offer me false compliments. But just say what you think," he growled. The merchant shook his head to acknowledge the beast's words. It took a few moments for the merchant to compose himself. Then he offered the beast an honest explanation of why he wanted the rose. "I meant no harm, sir. My dear daughter Beauty asked for nothing for my travels but a rose." The beast was curious about the girl and let the merchant continue. "My other two daughters demanded things I could not hope to buy. You see, I lost my fortune, and now I am penniless. I have traveled to town to see my affairs, hoping to regain some small portion of my lost fortune," the weeping merchant continued. The beast listened with interest. "Please, kind sir, spare me. I can see that you are fair and generous. You cannot flatter me," the beast said. I will forgive you and let you go on one condition." The merchant, "What is that?" the merchant asked in a low, humble voice. One of your daughters must come here in your place. She must come of her own choosing and be willing to give her life in exchange of your own," the beast demanded. "I can't do that," the merchant exclaimed. "You must, if you are to live. If your daughters refuse, you must return within 3 months and accept your fate," the beast commanded. "But the merchant began. "There is nothing more to say. Go on, and swear you will return in 3 months. None of your daughters come in your place, the beast bellowed. I swear, the merchant said, but he had no intention of sending any of his children to suffer in his place at the hands of the monster. Don't you think you can fool me, old man? The beast roared. If you don't return, I will come for you. Do you promise to return? I do, the merchant repeated sadly. He would take this opportunity to return home and say goodbye to his children. Then he would return to the castle and accept his fate. Take a rose to beauty, and leave whenever it pleases you, the beast said, giving a branch with the loveliest rose to the merchant. But don't leave before first returning to the chamber where you slept. There is a large chest here, filled with whatever treasures you want, and I will send it to your home. The beast left the merchant, who stood shaking in the courtyard, frightened and bewildered. Whoa! What a good thing the beast has done to the merchant. I am happy that he let the merchant go. What do you think will happen next? Stay tuned for more when I read you the 10th chapter of Beauty and the Beast, and I'll see you tomorrow.